Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here today. My name is Dr. Samantha Carella, and I'm a child psychologist.
Would you be able to share your job story with the students and what what you do for a living? Like, what is basically what you do for a living?
So, what I do for a living is I help children, teens, and their families solve problems and make their life smoother and happier for them. And typically, what I might do in the day is um, see parents and help them guide their children on making better choices, improving their moods. And also, I see children and teens. Sometimes they'll come in my office, and many times I'll also do video meetings and help them with their emotions and feelings.
That's very cool. That's a very cool job. Did you always know you wanted to be a psychologist?
Well, I did know that I liked working with kids. When I was in high school, I started working for the YMCA as an after school camp counselor or an after school counselor, but I also did camp in the summer. And I really enjoyed it a lot, working with different ages. And many times, although I was there to have fun with the kids, a lot of the kids would come to me and talk to me about problems that they were having with their friends, problems that they might be having at home with their parents or their siblings. And many times I found myself talking to them and helping them. And so I really enjoyed it. And that was my first step.
That's very interesting. Did you know that you always, like in middle school or in high school, was this, like, did you see yourself doing this for a living?
I would like to say so, but I think in middle school I wasn't ready to know what profession I was going to do.
Right.
But I did always enjoy talking a lot. And so if you want to talk and also be a good listener, it's a great career. And I just enjoyed working with people always and working in groups. So I didn't know exactly, but I found myself always doing things or uh, being in activities that involve groups of people.
And as far as your education, could you tell us a little bit about that?
So obviously I finished high school, and after that I went on for my associate's degree. And interestingly, at the time I went into accounting because I was very good with numbers and I thought that that would be a good profession for me. But then I continued to work for the YMCA, and I also was a big sister in the Big Brothers Big Sister program, and I really enjoyed it. So at some point in time, I switched over and changed my major in college to psychology. And so I received a bachelor's degree in psychology. So that was 4 years of undergraduate. And then, even though I was a little reluctant at first to do additional schooling, I went on and applied to graduate school and completed my master's degree in psychology and my doctorate degree in psychology, which was another 4 years.
Wow, it's a lot of education. That's great. Are there any resources or additional information you think it's important for students to know if they're interested in learning more about the psychology field?
Most definitely. I think volunteering is a number one thing that you can do. A lot of students will reach out to me in high school and want to volunteer. And while they're not ready to provide psychotherapy or counseling, they can definitely be mentors and role models for kids. There are opportunities to read to kids, there are opportunities for tutoring. There are many different things that you can do even in high school or in middle school to get started with helping people. And it's just being in the helping profession, even if it is um, volunteering in food banks and other ways, just working with different people. So that would be a first step.
That makes sense. That really makes sense. Okay, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Carella. We really appreciate it. Is there anything else that you want to share with us today?
Just that I love being a psychologist. I'm very happy with the profession I chose. And if you want to do this, don't get scared about the amount of years that you have to go through in college to become a psychologist, because once you receive your bachelor's degree, you can start already working in the field. So you don't have to wait till the end to start getting experience and feel rewarded in this area of profession.
That's great advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Carella. Again, Junior Achievement really appreciates you taking the time to, share your experiences with the students. Thank you again.
You're welcome.